Hello, everyone. My name is Rosalind May Domingo, and today I will discuss the concepts of brand equity and organizational reputation, presenting them not as separate concepts, but as two perspectives on the same underlying phenomenon, the perceived stakeholder value of an organization. While often applied for the for-profit sector, these ideas are equally relevant in nonprofit and governmental contexts. To demonstrate, I will examine Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, a leading nonprofit hospital, through both lenses. Ngan et al. Define brand equity as the additional value that a brand's name, symbol, or image adds to a product or service beyond its functional attributes. This value arises from stakeholder perceptions and associations. The framework identifies four core dimensions: brand awareness, perceived quality, brand associations, and brand loyalty. This definition mirrors the way Lange, Lee, and Dye describe organizational reputation as a collective perception of stakeholders based on past performance and projected expectations. Lange et al. Conceptualize organizational reputation as the collective perception of stakeholders shaped over time by organizational actions and outputs. They distinguish three forms: being known or reflecting awareness, being known for something or denoting recognized competencies, and generalized favorability representing an overall positive assessment of quality and trustworthiness. In practice, the dimensions of brand equity, awareness, perceived quality, associations, loyalty, and preference are the same elements stakeholders use to form an organization's reputation. Awareness aligns with being known. Perceived quality and associations correspond with being known for something, and loyalty and trust or brand preference reflect generalized favorability. The terminology may differ, but the underlying measurement of stakeholder perception is essentially the same. In the commercial sector, this combined construct of brand equity and reputation drives consumer preference, price premiums, and market share. And nonprofits and governmental agencies, it drives public trust, mission alignment, and legitimacy. The framework remains the same, only the success metrics changes. For example, in public service settings, loyalty translates to ongoing citizen engagement, repeat service utilization, or recurring donor contributions. Perceived quality becomes trust in equitable and ethical service delivery. Willingness to pay for a premium becomes willingness to donate resources, volunteer time, or comply with public policy initiatives. In all cases, the organization's perceived value directly affects its ability to fulfill its mission. In our example, Cedars-Sinai demonstrates how brand equity and reputation operate as one integrated concept. Awareness comes from its local and national name recognition. Perceived quality is grounded in its advanced facilities, research leadership, and medical expertise. Brand association tied to compassionate care, ethical practices, and community outreach. Loyalty is evident in patient return rates, referrals, and sustained donor engagement. These same qualities define its reputation. Cedars-Sinai is known for its clinical excellence, trusted for specialized care, and widely regarded as one of the nation's top hospitals. It attracts patients, donors, and medical professionals because of its branding, which in turn amplifies its ability to advance both clinical excellence and community health. Whether we label these perceptions brand equity or reputation, the operation reality is the same. Stakeholder beliefs create tangible value for the organization. The integration of brand equity and reputation also reveals a shared vulnerability. As Lunch et al. Note, organizations with strong reputational capital face elevated expectations. For Cedars-Sinai, this means that any perceived misalignment between its mission and its actions could quickly and severely damage public trust. In healthcare, such a loss of trust can influence patient decisions, philanthropic support, and regulatory scrutiny. The same is true for governmental agencies, where diminished reputation can impair policy adoption and public cooperation. In conclusion, when examined closely, brand equity and organizational reputation are functionally the same construct, two frameworks describing the perceived value of an organization. In both for-profit and non-profit contexts, including Cedars-Sinai's, these perceptions emerge from the same drivers: awareness, perceived quality, positive associations, and loyalty. The distinction lies in outcomes. For nonprofits and public agencies, the return on this value is measured not in profits, but in societal impact, ethical standing, and legitimacy. Sustaining and aligning equity reputation is critical to long-term mission success. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned a lot from this presentation. See you next time.